This video is the final project of web programming application, and our group is Group 13 with members including me, Soheri, Sobomudo, and Alkabai. Our project is a modern, simple web-based note-taking application designed for secure and personalized and collaborative use. Firstly, in our app, the user can register with minimal information and access the platform immediately and edit their account with email. The key features of our projects are auto-saving note, password protection, real-time sharing, collaboration, customizable, and such functionality. The, sync, the project has responsive interface that supports both live and talk thing, and also the project also have offline capability. This project is implemented with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP. These are the 4 languages that were taught in the class, and also the project is deployed in the Docker Compose with container. Since we are using Docker Compose, first step we have to start the Docker desktop. In order to start Docker desktop first, in the root folder of the project, we have to run the command Docker desktop start. This command will start the Docker desktop. Since I have already started Docker desktop, the message show me that the Docker desktop is already running. And since the Docker desktop is running, we can activate the container in the Docker desktop by simply entering the command Docker Compose app. This command will activate all the container in the Docker for our project. And now we can go to the Docker desktop to check whether our container are running or not. This is the Docker desktop interface. We can clearly see that all our 4 containers are running. First, I would like to see the database that set up for our project. Therefore, I would like to go to the phpMyAdmin. In the Docker Compose service, we are using the username root and the password is root. And also, we can log in with that. We can clearly see that this is our database. It has 9 tables. These 9 tables are used in our project. If we want to run our project, we can simply go back to the Docker desktop and run this web1 server, which has port 8080. It will simply press this port. It will go back. It will send us to the login system of our project. Login form is the first page a user will see. If the user already have an account, he can simply log in using his username and password. If the user doesn't have account yet, he can create a new account by simply clicking create account. It will send you into the register form. In the register form, just enter the username you would like to be, and also the email address which you would like to use to register. And also here's the password here. In the password, we have some protection, such as the password should be at least 8 characters. The password should have 1 capital letter, 1 digits, and 1 special letter. And also, if the password do not match each other, it will show an error message, something like this. Now we can see the password do not match. And it also, if the password do not meet one of the requirement, it will show the related error, such as now I'm testing with password which is less than 8 characters. Now it will simply show me password must at least 8 characters, something like that. It will show an error message, something like that. Now we can see the error message here. Password must be at least 8 characters. Now we use the correct password with the correct email now. This is my username. This is email. This password. By the way, if you like to see my password, I'll show you here. This is the password I'm currently using now. If the registration is successful, it will automatically go into the index. But in the main dashboard, you can clearly see that there's a red message here, meaning it is not it's not an error message. It's simply telling us that this account is not activated yet. So in order to this message to disappear, first you have to activate the account. In order to activate your account, read the message first, check the email, and activate the account. Therefore, we have to go to the email and activate the account. Here we can see email verification, note taking app, which is our app. And enter that. This is the OTP code. Press this. Here, this link will send into the email verification form. Here, this is the email verification form. It's a enter code, meaning you have to enter OTP code, which is here. Copy this, enter this, and verify the email. Once the verification is successful, the red notification system tell it disappear, meaning the account is verified. If you're still not sure, you can simply go to the avatar here in the drop-down system. You can see the profile information. Here in the profile information, the account status show verified, meaning the account is verified now. Now also we can see in the avatar, we only see the default image. So if you want to edit the avatar, you can simply click edit profile and here choose the avatar. It will send you into the local file explorer and choose one of the images you would like to be uploaded. In my case, I choose Skype JPG, which will be my profile picture now. This is you can see in the background the image does not change yet because this is one requirement. In order to make changes, the user should enter the current password. If the user does not enter the password, the changes will not be completed. Therefore, I will enter the password now. Okay. Now, the profile picture changes into the image I'm using. And one more thing, if you want to change the current user password, you can simply go back to the edit profile and drop down and here, let's see. First of all, in order to make changes, it also works with the same as profile picture. First, you have to enter the current password. Enter the new password. In our case, this will be a new password. So press this. By the way, if the new password does not match the confirmed new password, something like this, an error message will display like this. And now, just save change it. This is that complete the change user password. Now we talk about user preferences. First, let's start with light mode and dark mode. Here we can see two buttons here. This is currently we are in the light mode. If we want to change the dark mode, we can simply press the more icon here. Now we are in the dark mode. Since I want to be in the dark mode, in the light mode more, I will change the light mode back. So in order to change more preferences, first we can go here and press preferences here. And now we can see appearance and text. Appearance is for background color for all noses. And for the text, this is basically the font size. So first of all, let's check with the color of the background of the note. In order to change the color, just simply press this. By the way, the white color is the default. And if you want to change the color, simply press in here, or you can change the color button here as well. So whatever you are changing the color, you will see the preview of the color here. For me, I will choose this color and I will press save changes. You save the preference save it successfully. So it means if we are going back to the main dashboard, we will see the background color of the node will change the color I choose. And also, I want to change the font size. So we are go back to the preferences again, and we are pressing to touch. Currently, we are in the default font size, which is 14. So let's start with the maximum font size, which is 30. I press save changes, and this is me successfully. We go back to the node. This is the main dashboard. We will see that everything we see is getting bigger. That's too big, right? So we will change back to the appropriate size. For me, I would like to change 18. Yeah, it is pretty cool. If I press save changes, we can see that preference changes successfully. And if we go back to the main dashboard, we will see all the size changes into 18. This is all for the preferences. Now this part is for the reset password. It is for the scenario like the user forget the password, so it would like to recover it. In order to reset the password, first we have to log out first. And in the login form, just press forget password here. After you press the forget password, it will send you this. So in order to recover the password, first you have to enter the email which you use to register, so that the activation link will send to that email. After successfully set it, you can clearly see password reset instruction has been sent to your email. Therefore, go back to your email and press this. You can clearly see that no password reset. This is for the reset password. And also, this is the OTP code, and press the reset password here. They will send you into the reset password. First of all, in order to reset the password, first of all, you have to enter the OTP code along with with the activation link. If you don't remember it, just go back to the email and copy this and enter this. Now it's time to set the new password. Our case will easily forget the password, so I'll go to the C password. Because this will be the new password. So after the password match each other, just enter reset password. So after the reset password is successful, it will show a message like this. So now let's log in again with a new password. First of all, our username is this. Also, let's log in with the new password. Now I have successfully logged in with the new password I have set it. And for the next part, my teammate Sobomuto will present the simple node management.
Okay, so now that Harry has shown you the registration, I will now show you how to perform simple node management in our application. So let's log on with one of the dummy users we have, which is Word, and the password is PASS capital WORD 1, 2, 3, and character. Then if you log in, you'll get this. So by default, the layout is grids, and the default mode is light. So if you don't like seeing things in a card view, then you can change it by clicking on here, which allows you to go into a table format, and then just click this over here since I like the grid more. So in our application, in order to create a new note, you have to click this new note button. When you click it, you get to this page, and then there's the default title. We don't like this, so let's replace this with my new note. And then in here, let's type some text, something after this. And then it automatically saves. You can see that it's saved for a moment there. Let me show that again. And then look, you can see that it takes a few seconds to save. So now that this note is saved, let's go home. And here you can see that our new note is here. And if we want to open, we can just click this button, and then we can just add more things to add. And then it is saved, and then we come back home. All right. And after creating a note, updating note, the next thing we're showing the auto save. All right. So say that you want the important notes to show up first. So if you want to do that, you can do that by pinning the note or this button. And in the list view, that would be this button. The uncolored mean that, unfilled mean that it's not pinned, filled mean that it is pinned. So if we click this button, we can see that it has been pinned, and then we can unclick this to see that it is unpinned. So that's how you can pin your note. And finally, let's go into labels. So you want to attach labels to your note so that they're easily sortable and you can get to them easily. So let's give this label important. Then we can click on this to add here. Then let's say demo. And then we click this here, and then we get the label demo. So the next thing, let's give other things the same. So let's go to demo. And then let's get this. So the demo label. Then if we press this, then we can see that there's a demo. Say you want to rename a label. So we type the new one here, and we press this button, the edit button, then you can see that the label has been renamed. So let's go home, and now let's try searching for our notes. By default, the search bar is the most useful one when it comes to searching notes. You can do case-insensitive search, that is, by using the title. Let's say share, and then you can see that the shared note appears. And let's try my new. And you can see that it finds my new note by title. Now let's try searching for by content. So I remember putting in Lorem. So as you can see, it can also search by the content of the note. And finally, you can also search by the labels here, hashtag demo. Then you can see that it returns all of the things with demo. Let's try something else, important. And then it returns both with the label important. And also, another way you can find your notes by labels is by using these buttons on your left here. So these buttons contain all of the labels that you use on your notes. So if you press any of, let's say, demo, then it will return all the notes that have the demo label. If you press the important one, then you'll get all the notes that have the important label. But if you press show all, then you can just get all of them back. And next off includes, so that's filtering notes done. Oh, and finally the attach image. So we can say that you want to distinguish your notes based on the image. So you can attach an image to a note. So let me grab an image here. Let's go with this one. So it can accept PNG and JPEG. file image formats. So if you drag them here, you can see that a red border appears, and if you drop it, and there you go. There's a new picture. You can also change this just by dragging another image over on top of it. Boom, it's changed again. So let's say you don't want an image anymore, so you can just click this button, which will detach the image. The thing to note about this is that on the table view or the list view, there is no way to see the image because the image would have made one of these things too big. That is why you can only see the image on the grid view. And finally, we can delete a node. So when you want to delete a node, you can just click the trash icon, and then you get a prompt that says if you are actually sure you want to delete it or not. And then if you press yes, then the node has been deleted. And that is all of the basic simple node operations that you can perform in our application. Thank you very much for listening. This has been Sobomuto.
Hello everyone, this is Pai. Now I'm going to explain about our advanced node management on our web project. So now first, let me test with the password on the nodes. So how we enable and disable the password on our node. So in here, there's some example node that I created. So in here, the lock icon is to enable the password on our node. So if I want to lock a node in here, when I click the lock icon, we can enter the password. So for example, like just an easy password like 1234, and we have to retype it again to set the password. So if we enter this, but this node will be locked. As you can see in here in the list view, there will be lock icon, and also in the grid view, there will be lock icon for the locked node. So for the locked node, there no action should be available without entering the password. So if I want to edit this lock node again, I have to re-enter the password. Also, if I want to delete this, I have to re-enter the password again. So first, let me edit. So we just re-enter the password again to edit the node, and so here it will redirect to our share node edit page. Here we can edit the as before, so you can easily edit like this, and it still be locked in here. So what if I want to delete a locked node? So it will also need a password. So if I re-enter the password and enter, and it will there will be confirmation message and yes, so it will be deleted on our database. And yes, and also there's another feature is like each node will have a unique password. So if I want to lock this node, so let's say just 1234 and then 1234, just easy password for example, and then there will be another log for example this demo in here, just like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So in here there will be two locket node with each unique nodes for each one. So this is the password protection of the nodes. And also what if you notice that if we lock a password, there will be a new icon will be appear in here. This is to change the password, and the locked icon the previous lock icon will become the unlock icon to remove the password. So if we want to change a password, we have to re-enter the old password, just 1234, and then we have to type another new password, like for example, my name, UNGR and UNGR. So this will change the password. So the password will change fully, and there will be new password in here. So if we enter the password again, as you can see, the password change is work now. So if we want to unlock and add, for example, for this, for example, if I want to unlock this node, just click the unlock icon and just the change password. I updated. So that's my name AUNGR and enter the password. As you can see, it will unlock our nodes. So this is also the password protection and the change password for each node. So the next feature in our web project is to availability to share and receive the nodes. So it's one of the advanced features. So the user can share the nodes through their registered email. So and in here in the edit page, there is a share button. So if I enter a user email address and there will be two permission view only and can edit. So now for example, if I share a view only permissions and share, now we can see who we share and also what permission the user gave him. So now this is this is the user I share the iRoutes, and as you can see in here, there will be small notifications that he share the note, and so in this notification, if I click this, it will enter to the new note. So this is the share note from the Bobo, and here I share with the view only permission. So he can only view the notes, not no have the permission to edit the notes. So in here you will see there will be share note in here. So let me share another example in here. So this is the share note that I share. And in here, if I want to share to the multiple user, I can. So I will enter another user email. So this time I will share with the edit permission and share. So see, there can we can share to the multiple user and even we can change or revoke. For example, first let me see to the unbroken AKB dot user in here. So in another tab browser, there will be notification that he share the note. If even if we refresh, we can see the note that they share. So if I click this and in here, I can see he shared the note with the edit permission, and so also this message will appear because this is the real time uh, sharing in here. In here, as you can see, this is the real time collaborations. Let me split the screen. So in here, if I update this message, as you can see, now even this user, the host, the owner and the receiver, both of us can collaborate in the real time. So as you can see in here is where they both can share and receive the same note. And now in here, if we want to change the permissions of the share node, we can change or revoke. For example, if I want to change him to edit, I can just click because this is there is only two option in here, so I can just change the permissions of him. And also, if I don't want to access him, so I just revoke him and okay. So now I only can edit this note, and let's check to the other users. In here, this is the AKB, and now uh, you don't have access to share in here. And also, if we watch to the another user, here, there will be another notification for the share note. And if we hit, see, we can edit with this. So, and if we watch to here again, and if the owner open the node in the real time in the same time, there will be collaboration message will be appear for both. So this is the ability to share and receive the node of our what and also the real-time collaborations. So for the UI UX designs of our note-taking websites, actually the front-end designer is also me. So I think our note apps is not the design is not perfect, but I do as much as possible. And personally, I like the simple and clear visual for the note-taking apps. So I just make sim as simple as possible, and also uh, I make the icons for each buttons, like for creating the new note, for editing, delete, pin, and so and some who I add some hover, and also for the collaboration for the offline capability, I make the online and offline notification enter here, and also it will appear the change password icon like this in here, and also I design to be like to show like the special status like painted the locket icon in both the grid view and list view, and also in here the grid view you can see the attached image, and also and if you are stay like this, you cannot see the note inside here. But when you touch here in hover in here, you can see the icon, the action of the notes in here, and also in the edit page, that you will see the share button, and also even in the share. And now the note is not shared with anyone, but if there is shared user, I make some designs for this, and also the profile, also the profile for the profile too, and some uh, symbol and visit information here, and also the preference. I make uh, the easy UI for the users, and also you can change uh, how to say many options for the preference in here. And so I think it is got a nut for the note-taking apps, and also there will be no visual error in here, and for all the even in the local space and designs, and I make the UI UX design for every page, and also for the responsiveness, so if we inspect in here with the like the other with devices, like for example iPad Pro in here, as you will see, the design is how to say that screen well ratio according to the screen, and also a little bit like phones or something. Sorry, because of the color, it will just strange, but as you can see, it will fix according to this, and also uh, even in the smaller screen like this, it will be big a little bit, because our also is, I think the ratio of the font size and the screen size is matter. So in here, if we make a little bit smaller for our font size, and back to the notes in here, as you can see, it will be a little bit okay. And also in the list view in the phone, uh, it is very visually okay. And also even for the responses in here, wait, let me clear the screen in here. As you can see, the button are responses as much as possible, and so the button will be very fluid according to the device. And so it is, I think the responsiveness of our function is quite good enough. So this time, let me explain about offline capabilities of our web projects. We also use the progressive web apps. I must admit that our PWA didn't work fully. First, when you run our website, you will see this kind of message, maybe under your browsers. If we install this, it will install a browser extension for our website, and it's fully work like our website. So that in here you can add a note, delete note as like our say like our online deployments. So in here, what our in current version, what our PWA can do is like when we are in here editing the same note in here, and if we let's say if we have the offline in here, as you will see that there will be offline and the chain will send one online. So maybe you should type some in here, but in here you will see the not safe message in here. So this changes will not safe online, but when we make it online, back in here, when we got the internet connection back, it will be safe in just 2 to 3 seconds, because we set our time into 2 to 3 seconds. So this is just what real time works. This is just how we implement the offline capabilities. Actually, the PWA can able to should able to do more than this, but currently our version can only do like this. But uh, as you can see in here in our application, the as you can see our PWA work in here, and as we go through, as you use the note-taking apps, note-taking webs of our project, it will store the cache storage and also the staff server worker storage in the web browsers, and it will it can do some offline capabilities. Like for example, if you stay offline in here, and as you can see, it will show offline and stay, can save. And when you go to the home page, so it will not appear nothing. You cannot press any buttons in here. Actually, we should the PWA should work. We think, but to be very honest, this is like I said. We can save our new nodes in here, but not full function in our offline capabilities. So for the online deployment, like my friend or Harry already explained earlier in the start of the presentation. So we use the Docker for the deployment, and we use the localhost 8080 as our uh, port number for our project. And also when we finish our project, just we close with the Docker compose down command, and now it will stop our web project. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you, everyone.